Hello, my name is Bern Meyer. I'm the head of the Business and Enterprise Department. I'm going to talk to you about the two subject offerings for Grade 9 and 10. In Grade 9 Commerce, there's two main strands. First of all, in Semester 1, how can I be a wise consumer? And in the second semester, how can I be enterprising? So there's two main streams. I want to talk about those in a bit more detail. But firstly, why should students study commerce or in Grade 10 Business Studies Foundation? Well, it's taught in a very applied and a practical way to develop financial literacy skills, and you'd have to argue that they will be essential to anybody wishing to get the most out of their finances and therefore achieve goals and life's ambitions. We teach them how to manage money and make wise financial decisions, and also to be enterprising by nature and also in business. You can be enterprising in the various things that you do. In order to be enterprising, you need to good communication skills. You need to be able to collaborate, be creative, solve problems, take initiative, and so forth. And that all can be applied in a business sense as well. And as I mentioned earlier, commerce is taught in a relevant hands-on manner to suit most learning styles. In Semester 1, it's headed up as Smart Consumer. So students would study ways of generating income, banking and savings accounts, and where you would get the most out of your money. The use of credit when we take out loans, and there are some advantages. We need to be able to work out what cash budgets are, how to use them in order to set goals, and that is a major decision-making tool for the future. Being a wise consumer, and we also cover scams and how to avoid them. In the second semester, that's more small business focused. So what are the functions of small business? How do I run my own enterprise? Students will actually be conducting their own enterprise in a practical sense, and from that they will do also an investigation and to work out what makes business succeed and fail. So that's a Grade 9. Let's have a look at Grade 10. Again, there's two strands, and one thing I haven't mentioned yet is that these strands can be either taken one semester after another, but they're also self-contained, so you can either take one or the other. So in the first instance, why would you take on this course? Again, it's to do taking financial decisions, becoming a wiser financial decision maker, if you like, but more from a point of view of an investor, as well as a wise consumer and a good contributing member to society. Students will create their own business idea and put it into practice with a business plan, and demonstrate that via a trade display. That's another hands-on way that kids can demonstrate their understanding, and it also allows more students to demonstrate their learning through different learning styles. Business Studies Foundation also provides a good pathway into TCE subjects such as business studies, economics and accounting. While you don't need prerequisites for those subjects, it will certainly help you to get a bit of knowledge beforehand. In Semester 1, what do we do? First of all, we talk about how markets operate, how the prices go up and down, how the money goes around in the economy. That's the second one. What sort of factors influence a decision maker, whether you're a consumer, investor or a business person. And we also look at the impact that exists on certain sectors in society. We look at the investment side. What are the options to invest wisely, and what strategies should we use to invest wisely? So very practical, hands-on, and hopefully students will engage in lifelong learning as well as passing this course. The second semester, we ask the kids how to come up with an idea, and with that idea, for them to create a business plan and this can be as real as anything. So I've had students in the past who have done a business plan in grade 10 and actually put it into practice, and that's how practical it can be. So they need to know what resources they need, how much money they need to start. They need to know their target market, what are their characteristics and how can I reach these people. What are my options to start a business in terms of finance? And then once we've got a business model organised, generated, we also need to evaluate whether it's going to be profitable and whether it's going to be a viable thing in the future. And lastly, how do I sell a product to an identified market? So that's to do with a marketing plan, and that's obviously linked to profitability and viability as well. If you have any further questions, please contact me on this email address, or if you're a student, come and see me in my office, which is in the Fell building. Thanks for listening, and I hope it's been useful to you.